Travel trailer. This is the origin of it all. Becoming popular in the 1930s and 40s, the travel trailer was designed for recreation, not as a permanent house. These are self-contained units with basic sleeping, cooking, and bathroom facilities, all built onto a frame with wheels. Their main purpose was to be towed by a car for vacations, allowing people to explore the country's new highway system without needing a hotel. They established the fundamental concept of a home that could move. Teardrop trailer, one of the earliest and most minimalist designs. The teardrop gets its name from its distinctive aerodynamic shape, tapering toward the back. These are very small and lightweight, often towable by smaller cars. The interior is typically just a sleeping cabin for two people. The rear hatch opens upwards to reveal a compact outdoor kitchen, known as a galley. They represent the absolute basics of mobile shelter and are popular for their simplicity and retro appeal. Canned ham trailer. A classic icon of the 1950s, this type of travel trailer gets its name from its distinct, rounded shape, resembling a loaf of canned ham on its side. These were a product of post-war optimism and a growing middle class. They were known for their compact efficiency, often featuring birchwood interiors, a small kitchenette, and a dinette that converted into a bed. Their colorful, retro aesthetic has made them extremely popular with vintage restoration enthusiasts. Airstream. The Airstream is so distinct it created its own category. Instantly recognizable by its polished, riveted aluminum shell, its design was inspired by aircraft construction. This monocoque, or single-shell body, is extremely durable and aerodynamic, making it easier to tow. Airstreams have always been marketed as a premium, high-end travel trailer, known for their quality craftsmanship and longevity. They represent the luxury side of nomadic living and are a symbol of American road trip culture. Fifth wheel RV. This is a large type of recreational vehicle designed for serious travel. What makes a fifth wheel unique is its hitch system. It has a large, raised front section that extends over the bed of a heavy-duty pickup truck where the hitch is located. This design provides greater stability while towing and allows for much larger and heavier units than a standard travel trailer. The raised front section typically contains the master bedroom, creating a split-level floor plan. Pop-up trailer. This is a hybrid between a tent and a hard-sided trailer. Its main feature is a collapsible design. It has a hard base on wheels, but the upper walls and roof are made of canvas or a similar material, which expands upwards using a crank system. This makes them lightweight and easy to store in a garage. They offer more amenities than a tent, like beds and a small dinette, but are less insulated and secure than a standard travel trailer. Class C Motorhome. This is one of the most recognizable motorhome types. It is built on a truck chassis and is defined by the distinctive sleeping bunk or storage area that extends over the driver's cab. This cab-over design provides extra sleeping space without adding to the vehicle's length. They offer a mid-range option in size and amenities, balancing living space with relative ease of driving compared to larger models. Class A Motorhome. This is the largest and often most luxurious type of motorhome. Built on a heavy-duty frame or a commercial bus chassis, its appearance is that of a large, flat-fronted bus. The driver and passenger sit high with a panoramic view through a massive single-pane windshield. Class A's offer the most living space, often featuring multiple slide-outs that expand the interior width, residential-sized appliances, and ample storage in basement compartments underneath. They represent the pinnacle of comfort and space in the RV world. Camper van. This is the smallest and most agile type of motorhome, which means it has its own engine. It is built using the body of a standard, full-sized van, earning it the name camper van. The manufacturer modifies the van's interior to include a compact sleeping area, small kitchen, and often a wet bath. Their main advantages are ease of driving, parking, and better fuel economy. They are ideal for individuals or couples who prioritize mobility over having a large living space. Truck camper. This is a unique type of RV designed to sit directly in the bed of a pickup truck. It is a self-contained unit with its own walls, roof, and floor. The camper can be loaded onto the truck for travel and then removed at the campsite, freeing up the truck for other uses. This offers a very versatile setup for people who already own a capable pickup truck and want a rugged, go-anywhere camping option. Toy hauler. A toy hauler is a hybrid RV that is part living space, part garage. They can be either a travel trailer or a fifth wheel. Their defining feature is a large, separate garage area in the rear with a reinforced floor and a back wall that folds down to become a ramp. This is designed for people who want to bring motorcycles, ATVs, or other toys with them. The garage space often has fold-down beds or couches, converting it into a living or sleeping area when empty. Tiny house. A recent and popular evolution, the tiny house on wheels is both a housing type and a social movement focused on minimalism. While they look like small, custom-built homes, they are legally considered RVs to get around local building codes and zoning laws. They are typically owner-designed or built by specialized companies, often featuring clever storage solutions, high-quality materials, and a focus on craftsmanship in a very small footprint. Park model RV. A park model is a unique hybrid. It looks like a small cabin or cottage but is legally classified as a recreational vehicle. They are designed for semi-permanent placement in a campground or RV resort, often for seasonal use. While they have wheels and a chassis, they are not designed for frequent travel. Their primary feature is maximizing living space, often with residential-style windows, sliding glass doors, and sometimes a porch or loft. Single-wide mobile home. This is what most people picture when they hear the term mobile home. Popular from the 1950s onward, these were designed as affordable, permanent housing. A single-wide is built and transported as one long, rectangular section, typically 12 to 18 feet wide and up to 90 feet long. Early models often had metal siding and a very low-pitched roof. They are the most common type of factory-built housing found in mobile home parks across the country. Double-wide mobile home. As the demand for larger, more conventional housing grew, the double-wide was created. It consists of two separate sections, each built and transported from the factory, which are then joined together on site. This allows for a much wider footprint that feels more like a traditional site-built house. Double wides often feature pitched roofs with shingles, vinyl siding, and more complex interior layouts with multiple bedrooms and bathrooms. Modern manufactured home. Since a 1976 federal law, any factory-built home intended for permanent residence is officially called a manufactured home. Modern versions are often indistinguishable from site-built houses. They can be single, double, or even triple wide, and can be placed on a permanent foundation. They feature standard drywall interiors, modern kitchens, and can have attached garages or porches. They are built to a strict federal safety standard known as the HUD code. Modular home. This type is often confused with a manufactured home, but there is one critical difference: the building code. Modular homes are built in sections in a factory, but they must conform to all local, state, and regional building codes, the exact same codes as a traditional, on-site built house. The sections are transported to the property, lifted by a crane, and placed onto a permanent foundation. Once assembled, they are legally and structurally the same as a site-built home. Thank you for watching. Do you have a favorite style? Let me know in the comments down below. Please also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed.